Let's suppose a situation where we're doing an e-commerce system where you kind of have an order service, an inventory service, fulfillment service. They're passing data via RabbitMQ to fulfill some tasks. And then we have in our data services, maybe we're doing something like an inventory forecast, making sure that we have enough product. And that's being powered by stream processing as well as a batch processing system, sort of a Lambda architecture to get a view of what our inventory forecast is looking at near real time. But one of the things to note about this, right, is we have separate systems for both of these domains. We're using RabbitMQ here. We're using Kafka in the data services domain. So there's has to be that manual interchange of data. Additionally, there's somewhat of a tiering of data where we're moving data from our applications communicating into our streaming system, which then once again is where it may be stored for weeks, and then finally into our data warehouse where it's stored for long periods of time. But that tiering of data is maintained explicitly. It's something we have to do by cooking these different pieces together. Once again, these domains are quite different. They have different technology stacks, and the exchange of data is done through sort of heavyweight ETL processes or replication of data. Whereas with Pulsar, the real goal of its design is to give you a unified storage and transport of messages and streams with access to the underlying batch data. So here we have, it's both being used for directly Pulsar's messaging capabilities are being used to connect applications, but those same messages, same data, same infrastructure can be used for both batch and stream computing jobs directly through its streaming capabilities, as well as being able to offload data where the native tiered storage allows us to offload data and then that to be read directly by like stream processors, batch systems, et cetera. So it allows us to have our application domains and data domain use a single system and a more of a shared tool set. And once again, so this is really the sort of the vision, the goal of Pulsar is to be able to simplify architectures by having one system that can provide more capabilities. It makes it easier to interchange and exchange data and really serve as a centralized system for a lot of that complexity that may be spread across multiple systems in other organizations with different technologies.